Hey, happy 2025, everybody. It's busy. I'm going to be doing a podcast today, and then I have two tomorrow. This one today, I have to be in my studio, which I don't want to do because my desk is so messy, and I need to clean it in order to set up the audio rig that I use. If I'm doing a podcast over Zoom, set it up so that there's decent audio for them on my end. I enjoy being on podcasts, especially if the host has good questions. I like being on podcasts too because you're talking about past projects and how I got into filmmaking. I never have a problem talking about that stuff. I do think it's important to look back. It's always a bit inspiring. I come away from it being a bit energized every time, thinking that's the excitement of filmmaking, and I want to get back and do more of that. I am not the world's best cable wrangler, by the way. I would fail. Podcasts are a lot of fun. Done a variety of them over the years. Always flattered when somebody reaches out and thinks I would make an interesting enough guest. Introduce yourself. Tell us what we're doing today.
Lyndon Crane. I host a podcast called Coffee with Craner. We interview guests across Windsor-Essex from all different industries. Gavin is from the film industry, so we had him on the show today. Really great conversation. Talked about all his projects he's working on and a lot of local projects as well. So you're going to want to watch this. Coffeewithcraner.com and anywhere on social media.
The nicest thing about today's podcast is they are 1 block away from each other in my hometown of Amherstburg. I'm just walking over here to this building, Bucket List Coffee. It's also right here. Shortest commute ever. Couldn't do this in LA. It would take you all day to drive between 2 podcast locations.
Tony Smith, Tango One Podcast, and we just recorded a podcast here with Gavin Booth.
Look at this. Look at this setup. Like a proper podcast studio. What I love the most is we're in Garage Gym and everything's held down with the plates and the barbells. Where do people find the podcast to listen along?
Spotify, YouTube, anywhere.
Both conversations were great. What was interesting today is neither podcast specifically relates to the film industry at all. You get a bunch of different questions that you wouldn't normally get, and that for me makes the conversation like really fresh, really interesting. So that's it. 3 podcasts, 2 days. Now back to editing Dream Crusher.